Alright, back with some Valheim, yeah, alright. Over the past few days I've been doing pretty much everything but Valheim. I've looked into, like, old stuff that I was interested in, so I'm just playing, like, replaying Pokemon Y while I was sick, like, in bed with Butterbean. Definitely got me interested in, what's the state of, like, competitive battling and stuff, and like, how are things going in Gen 9, and, you know. Well, I found a channel called Pink Across, which is really cool, and then I found a channel called Jimothy Cool, which is very cool, and essentially I learned that, there's some really cool stuff going on, and people are keeping old formats alive. Speaking of keeping old formats alive, I also found out that, I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And, competitive, and Edison format is really nostalgic for me, and really well balanced, and it's been only increasing in popularity over time. So, seen some videos of that. People cannot build Gladiator Beast decks for their fucking life. They're awful at it. Maybe I'll have to go test some Glad Beasts and stuff, but my god. I wouldn't think that, like, YouTubers for Edison would be, you know, just as bad as the regular YouTubers for the modern formats, but no, I was fucking wrong. They're just as bad, somehow. Jesus, man. So yeah, it's just terrible at making these sort of things. Good lord. But, let's see, what do we have here? All these things are good. I need one more black core to make this thing work. To have both tables. Okay, everything repaired. I've been playing Elden Ring as well, doing like this Paladin-esque build where I can just utilize a ton of different things, which is sick. Right now, I have to go make a bunch of farms. Yes. I gotta make and show off a bunch of farms. So I need a hoe. I need a decent amount of stone. That'll do. Alright, and let's go bone bolts instead of carapace bolts. I really gotta make more, but that won't be an issue. Let's see, food is good. Everything else is good. Okay. So, first off, I want to go over to the swamp. This is how I'm going to set up two of my important farms. And the other farm is technically up. I just need a supportive farm for it, which, you know, different type of farm. You'll see what I mean. What do we got here? So what I'm looking for here, I'm probably gonna have to move this portal, honestly. So let's do that. Still carry everything, that's good. Okay. What I need to do is find a crypt that's right near two spawner areas. I'm gonna need two different spawn areas. There's one spawn area. Very cool. Do we have another one in eye shot? No, we don't. So let's go over here to this crypt. So at this crypt we have, let's see, that spawner and that spawner. That's good. That's perfect. Okay, sweet. So we'll put the portal here. Bench. Portal. And we'll mark this as the crypt portal. Okay. So now let's set up the farms appropriately. This one is going to be my blood magic farm. This is very simple. Let's take out the bone pile. Let's be very careful now. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. Let's hoe. And I need a workbench in the area. Fantastic. Okay. Sir. Good thing the damage on this thing is ridiculous. So, I need to go get some wood now. They're both dead. Okay, here's some wood right here. I just need 10 wood to get the workbench. I should have prepped for that. That's fine. That's... okay, this should be it, maybe? Yeah, that's it. Sweet. Okay. Let's get this workbench down. And then I should be able to get the hoe out. Sir. Carefully, carefully. Holy shit, they don't stop spawning. I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? Fucking A is elite now. 2 elites, fantastic. Okay, what's a 1-star? Cute. Stop. Spawn. Jesus Christ. So, we need to raise ground around these little things here. These spawners. Okay, they're ready. Alright. Fucking A. Takes forever to get that ready. Alright, you're dead. Yep. So, this is your blood magic farm. For real? For real. It is. Now, let's get rid of this workbench. Alright, blood magic farm done. Okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit. And then I want to range mark this. Holy shit. Oh, it's annoying. Fuck. Baba. You're dead. And you're dead. Sweet. Alright, let's distance mark that as blood farm. And this one is going to be so much easier to set up. It's going to be an absolute breeze. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. I want the bones. And let's set up the bench. Let's get the hoe out. Pardon me. And raise this ground around. Okay, perfect. So this is your arbalest farm. Done and done. So we have a crossbow farm. We have our blood magic farm. Pardon me. Excuse me. Let's go back to the crypt now and range mark that. So it's just down here. So this is crossbow farm. Let's just call this X-bow farm. And the way that this works, I'll show them off kind of one at a time. Oh. But yeah, you can kind of see how this works. We wait for things to spawn. Oh, there's a spawner there that I cleared out. Or is that, no, that's blood. This is Arbalest. So this is your crossbow farm. Let's go over here. We're literally just gonna hang out and snipe. That's it. Wait till them to spawn. They will spawn and then they will be shoved out of the earth on top. Just like that. And then you can snipe them. And this whole process is super efficient because it gives you the bones for the bone bolts back and then some. Never mind we're on the 1.5 times Matt's modifier. It is still extremely bone efficient. The only thing you have to worry about now is feathers. And this is where the complementary farm is going to come into play. It's going to be a literal animal farm. And this is going to be for, of course, the bone bolts. And for the rest of the bolt, the carapace bolts too. Just so that you don't run out while crafting and sniping. You have to snipe around 13,000 times to get to Crossbow's 100. It's a ridiculous amount, but it is very, very worth it. Yeah, very worth it. But yeah, is it tedious? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it worth it? My god, it's worth it. So raising the earth mounds like that, the whole idea is that you will not accidentally snipe and destroy the bone pile, the evil bone pile. It is all about taking the skeletons out. For convenience, just aim right under the name. Aim under the name. Aim under the name. Right in the middle. See that guy? There's a spawn over there. You can see the spawn fog, kind of. There we go. There's one. Boom. Nice 2-star down. So there's an archer on the other side that doesn't really see me. Which is cool. And now there's another guy. And they kind of see me, but... One down. Let's get this archer. Almost done. Again, just aim right under the name. If you can't really see them too well, it's okay. Hit the mound that time. He was in the earth. Boom, done. Another 2-star. So many bones, y'all. Boom. Now you see we're getting pretty good in there. It's just constant and super renewable. Okay, I've done enough of this. Whoops. Let's just gather up all these bones and keep going. I'll grind more later. But I want to head back to the portal. Where's the portal? This way. Yeah, I can see it. Goodbye. Alright, plenty of bones. Let's get rid of that. That can go. This can go. So now I want to show off the blood magic farm. This one is much more active. And there are ways to make it passive, it's just very complicated. It takes a lot of wood building, and I don't really care for that because you have to upkeep that. It's just less frequent upkeep. There we go. Alright. Let's put this hoe away. I gotta go downstairs. Okay, hoe can go away. And you want the Dead Razor. Dead Razor is very vital for this strat. Let's go back to Swamp. For this, we're just going to be casting. It's going to be absurd. Okay, so here's the blood farm. Let's go triple Eider Weave for this, for the convenience. One more. And then I want to bubble these fellas. Alright. And now we can bring these guys over here. And you kind of just want to hang out on the rocks. So you get EXP per skeleton hit. And you also get EXP per bubble pop. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. This is the Thread Menace method. This is not my creation. I did make the inverse of this into the Arbalest farm. So that was my idea. But this is absolutely something that I yoinked straight from Thread. Of course, I yoinked it when we only had quality 2 on things. So it was a lot less efficient then. I mean, it is so efficient now, it's ridiculous. There's an elite. Yeah, I mean, they're just dropping these guys like it's nothing. I love it. 1-star elite, let's rebubble. Blood Magic 9 now. Again, the stone, or the raising earth around, same idea, so that your skeletons don't destroy the bone or the body piles. It's really convenient. Yeah, you can see the range of the bubble. It's kind of spherical, so you can stay up here and keep rebubbling as needed. Yeah, super simple. Feather Cape and really high jump makes the gliding for repositioning really easy too. My god. I mean, these skeleton damage is going to go so much higher. It's going to go through the roof as you level this stuff up. It's absurd. Sheesh. Hey. But yeah, really simple idea. Every level that you get in Blood Magic, you're going to get 5 extra HP on your bubble, which is just phenomenal. So right now, let's see what we got. Hang on. Rebubble. What do we got? So 255, I just leveled up. Let's rebubble Aki. Yeah, look at the archers being so convenient. Halfbjorn. So the interesting thing about the bubble is it's spherical, but it's pointed. It's not centered towards you. It's pointed in the direction that you're aiming. that you're facing. So you gotta remember to face the right way. So, gotta face this way. Boom, rebubbled. Of course, you don't need this mushroom omelet while you're doing this. No, no, no. You can eat other stuff. Other simpler stuff. But you can see absolutely just how the levels are just ramping up. What's really cool as well is that you can take all these entrails and you can absolutely shove them in the obliterator and just get hella coal. Because sure, the conversion rate isn't high, but you're getting a ton of entrails, even on normal modifiers. Just incredible amounts of entrails. So let me just scoop that up. Yeah. Okay, rebubble. So the levels are also increasing not only the damage of these skeletons, but also the HP, which is really good. Like they get to the point where they can survive like a hit or two from the queen, like after the bubbles popped, which is just nasty business. Like they don't have any business being that tanky. It's absurd. Especially when you can have archers that are just nasty. Oh my god, the archers, yeah. It's filthy. Let's rebubble. Yep. What have we got? Blood magic 13, so what does that mean? 265. Let's get up to 300 for now, and then I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna do the rest of it off camera. Here, let's put friendly fire on just for a brief moment. It's especially nice once you decide like you're done for the time being. You can just go away. The skeletons will follow you back to the portal, and then you can staff up embers, any Draugr, and also the skeletons that follow you. So I just need a few more levels and I can get up to 300 HP for the barrier. We have an oozer here. That's interesting. Look at the damage, yo. Hey. The oozer's getting his shit rocked, kinda. Yeah, all these skeletons are immune to poison. They don't give a shit. You gotta be careful though with the oozers and blobs. Your bubble will not, you know, it won't do too much once the bubble pops. All the extra damage and DOT will just go right through. So just gotta be aware of that. That's why I like to drink fire res even as a mage. If the bubble pops, I'm still good. Okay. Let's heal you guys. Put the bubble on you. So yeah, you took out those guys. Let me get all that ooze. That is very useful. Very useful mats. Let's drop the trophies though. Hey, hey, archers, come on now. Yeah, the two archers, man. I believe also there's a chance of archer increased as you level blood magic as well. And archers are super valuable. Like sometimes you want melee guys to go up and just take point, but they're very slow. And you can generally just bubble glide away, or just glide away, or sprint away, and reposition yourself so that relative to skeleton enemies, you have them in a good position. It's just super easy to reposition yourself. So I'm not too worried about that. Just focus on the actual use of the skeletons. And at that point, the archers are so phenomenal. I mean, the fact that they notice things way earlier, they can just turn around and aim and fire as soon as something like gets remotely near them is very useful. This chain is going to be really cool. Love the wraith. Let's heal. Or, not heal. Bubble up. I want that chain. That is super nice. Damn! Yeah. About to not be rested anymore, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. The rested is the big chokehold on this sort of thing. 275. Let's go home. Let's go back. So portal's right over here. I said I would go till 300, but no, I'm not feeling it. Got him. Love that. My god, look at the damage. Woo! Disgusting. Oh, there's a natural skeleton. Hey, blood magic 16. And then you can just take him out with Staff of Embers after the fact. Very nice. Let's turn friendly fire back off. Love that. Absolutely love that. So yeah, get your blood magic up. I'm telling you. Oh, we got some scrap iron. Let's just put that here. Let's get... No, I can put the trophies in the obliterator as well. Back I go. Okay. Want that coal. In you go in. Let's pull the lever. So I didn't even pick up all of the stuff. But how much coal did I get? 16. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, let's read that. Let's put some of the mats away. So I've got 2 more farms to set up. Let's put this chain away, sleep, and then I'll show you. One of them is already done, and honestly has been done since a long time ago. And I will show you that. So what you're going to do is take your Dead Razor again. Take your bunch of Eider stuff again. And this time, I'm actually going to, instead of the mushroom omelet, I'm just going to take a stack of mage caps with me. That's going to be my 3rd food. We're going to go full Eider yet again. And this time we're actually going to go over to the Grey portal. Oh yeah, you remember that troll cave right near Grey Dwarf Nest? That we did some farming and topping off on for certain weapon skills here and there? This time I'm going to go into the troll cave. We got a campfire that we placed in here. I placed this on here off camera. You're just going to place a campfire in here. Keep some wood with you. Again, you have wood and stone outside because of the Grey Dwarf Nest. And what we're going to do is turn friendly fire on. And we're going to dead raise. And now I'm going to take the arbalest out. Let's put the Staff of Frost in. Let's dead raise again. And we're going to do this one more time. Again, the cost going down with your blood magic levels. The levels with magic, especially blood magic levels, do so much. It's so good. So now we have 3 skeletons. We have rested. We have full Eider weave. You're going to take your Staff of Frost. And you're going to kill your skeletons. That's it. That's it. Got Elemental Magic 52. I'm about halfway through. We'll see how much it is again once I'm done killing all of these guys. As you are resting, as that's what the campfire is going to do, the Iter regen, as well as, of course, health and stamina regen, just goes through the roof. And thankfully, these skeletons resist frost, just like every other skeleton. And we're just able to ping these guys with the Staff of Frost super conveniently. Even though each tick of the Staff of Frost gives significantly less EXP than one hit of the Staff of Embers, you are hitting them enough times, even as your elemental magic increases, even as you upgrade your Staff of Frost, that it is so worth leveling that. So, check the EXP, just above half now. So this is exactly how I got up to elemental magic 50, so that I can get the guaranteed 2-hit stagger and then kill with Staff of Embers on any ordinary Seeker. And that's guaranteed, meaning the lowest possible roll will still do that. So yeah, just super convenient. You don't have to worry about anything. You could spend several nights doing this. You don't really have to worry about your Royal Jelly cost, and I'll kind of show you why, but it's really, really simple, of course. You could absolutely go Yggdrasil Porridge, and then Seeker Aspic with a Mage Cap here. And all of that stuff is renewable, all of that stuff is farmable for the cost. The only thing that's not super renewable, but still pretty good, is the blood clots that you get from ticks for the stuffed mushroom. Everything else, though, is super renewable for this farm, like sap, the barley for the Yggdrasil Porridge. Royal Jelly will respawn after like 5 days in a infested mine. Same thing with the Seekers in there, although they might be different stars. So that's going to be the Seeker meat, that's going to be the Royal Jelly for the Yggdrasil Porridge and the Seeker Aspic. And then, of course, barley is farmable too. So everything here involving the food, totally renewable, super convenient. You don't even have to get fully upgraded anything. In fact, it's more convenient if you have a quality 1 Staff of Frost to really level this up. It's just so convenient. And yeah, look at that. So I spent maybe 3.5 hours grinding. I watched Saltburn with my friends. It was, you know, it's a pretty cool experience. I think, you know, the aspect with how easily or difficult Ollie covered up, you know, him and his persona is kind of odd, considering his whole backstory with his family. Like, they didn't go into much detail with that. We just kind of have to assume that he was masterminding things back then because he was masterminding things now, right? So he had it under wraps somehow. But that's going to be like the only issue that I see people having with it, other than like, oh my god, it's gross, or whatever. I thought it was crazy. It was a wild ride. Some people might not be into that, but I don't really care. I thought it was pretty cool. There we go, Elemental Magic 53. But yeah, the entire time, of course, it would have hit me more if I hadn't been grinding on Elemental Magic, but I figured it was just so convenient. I got 2 monitors, why not? Just get the grind on. Super simple. So yeah, now it's just even, shit is just even more effective elemental wise. Just so nice. And you can do that for however many levels you want. So we have one more thing to do, and this is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be a little different, and it's going to be a little confusing for some people. But there's one more farm to set up, and this is going to be the traditional farm. But yeah, it's going to be a secondary chicken farm. And it's like, really? What? Really? Yes. This one is specifically just going to be about feathers. Just feathers. So the other one, I have to have a certain amount of chickens so that they keep laying eggs. Once you have too many chickens, I believe it's 10 per, like, 10 square meters or something like that, they stop laying. It's either 10 or 5 square meters. So yeah, you don't want them too dense. And so having a farm for eggs be limited with chickens, that's very good. But having a farm be focused on feathers and actually harvesting the chicken meat, just to sort of have, you know, that's going to be a little different. It's all going to be about putting the eggs in an area, incubating them, letting them hatch, rather than taking, let's see, auto pick up off, rather than just taking the eggs, feeding the hens like here, and just like letting them constantly lay, and just taking all of their eggs. So this farm is actually going to supplement the secondary farm, which I'm actually going to put just, let's see, I think I want it behind. Because over there I don't, like, if I'm going to fight Eikthyr again, which I might not, I don't want Eikthyr to threaten this farm. I didn't get any wood. That's my mistake. Being a silly willy. Okay, let's take this. Let's portal back and grab some wood. A couple of wood stacks. That's why I equipped the Megging Yard even. Oh boy. Yoink that egg. Yeah. So your egg farm is going to, if you're just hanging around the area, over supplement the actual meat and feather farm. God damn it. Accidentally portaled back. On my first Mistlands co-op run, I just set up the chickens so that it was within a walled compound. I cannot do this at my base. Usually I'll have like a little village, a little thing that I can wall off, and then I can keep some eggs for storage, just in case you get like a nasty raid of some kind. And I can let most of them free range, and then I can farm stuff that I would naturally need for, like, you know, you need onions for salad and turnips for stuffed mushrooms and such. And I can take those and overfarm a little bit and then take the seeds and then feed those to the hens in wherever along the base. And therefore I'll have my eggs and my meat as they'll just breed out of control. However, yeah, I can't do that, so this time I'm going to need a secondary farm to really get things started on the feather side of things. Because I feel like, man, I'm going to be getting low while farming up my crossbow skills. And I really want those crossbow skills. Set up the bench. Alright. One moment, my nose is stuffed up. Ugh, thought I was done with all this stuffed nose nonsense. Oh well. Easy enough to deal with, thankfully. It's always at the beginning of my sicknesses that, it's just impossible to blow my nose, and everybody's like, why don't you just blow your nose? You have a stuffed nose. Yeah, I've tried. Doesn't happen. It's just stuck in there for now. Deep recesses of my sinuses. But now that sickness has been on its way out for like a week now, hey, you know, super easy. Super easy to deal with. Let's use one of these. Alright, let's just make a door here. Might as well make like a gate or something convenient. Hello? Thank you. Now, of course, for chicken farms, a hanging brazier is so good. So good. Chickens can't, you know, run into the flame and off themselves. And yet, it provides a wide radius of warmth, which is perfect to hatch eggs. Ooh, more wood needed. Okay. This should be simple enough. Should be able to just hop into the woods and gather up some saplings. Sapling spotted. Love that. Get a little bonus kill. A little bonus EXP. Alright, that's a decent amount of wood that should do. Let's pick up these dandelions as well, just to replenish for the egg farm. Lucky with these dandelions. I know they grow everywhere, but there's really a lot in this area. We'll just do this simple. Just a box. Nothing special. You can make it as special as you like, of course. Of course, I love this area unraidable because, well, at this point you can still get troll raids. Which, yeah, can be pretty devastating for these types of things. Of course, naturally, if you just have a village compound, you don't really care about that. It's just target practice for the Arbalest at that point. I feel like I'm gonna need to get more wood. Yep. Yep. Oh, easy wood. You may or may not have seen there are some misconceptions about the usefulness of Eider Weave. And they say, well, I done the testing, and the regen isn't as much as it suggests on the armor. Therefore, it's bad. And no, that's not the case. That doesn't follow. Any amount of getting to cast a really good spell or do a really good thing a little bit sooner than usual is really good. It just is. So, because that certain, like, obviously your spells are going to, they're going to cost exactly a certain amount. Of course, you have to wait until you have exactly that amount, if you're low, to make use of it. Now, here's the thing. I mentioned, I believe, like a few episodes ago, like, what's a really good low Eider option to really help swap out your pseudo rotations and make use of low resource instances? Staff of Frost. When you level up elemental magic a good amount, Staff of Frost is eventually going to go down to 3 use Eider. 3. Which means even shooting off the Staff of Frost 3 times on like a Seeker Soldier and then swapping to something else, like, I don't know, Arbalest, making good use of your low resources. This is going to get you to a point. Or no, you would swap Arbalest, and then your Eider would regen as you're loading, and then you would go Staff of Frost, and then you would snipe 3 times with the Staff of Frost, and then you would have enough stam for like him and Awful, at which point you can stagger said soldier if you have high enough levels, and then you could go from there back into your rotation if you have a tough encounter. Considering all of this, okay? Considering all of this, that value with the Staff of Frost at high levels comes from just 9 Eider. 9 Eider. That's it. So let's see this. Let's show you. I do this, and then I load. Eider is still regenning. Hey, look, I regened more than 9 Eider in that time frame. Let's go my normal setup, which is only 80%. Let's bubble again. Yeah, it's like, it's so convenient. And of course, let's take it off. And this doesn't really need to be said, but yeah, it's slower. So of course, because Valheim is a somewhat action-oriented game, things will happen, enemies will attack, you'll need to move, you'll need to do things in frequencies that happen less than a second, in only a certain amount of frames. This amount of frames, 12 frames, 20 frames, 30 frames. Because it's less than a second, all of that regen matters. All of that regen helps out. It's all good. So people saying otherwise, nonsense. Nonsense. Even simply conceptually, being able to cast a good spell or a good combo of spells sooner than you would normally be able to is valuable. And the only way Eider Weave Hood or Eider Weave Set would be bad is if it was completely broken, bugged, to the point where it didn't regen any Eider additional. That's it. That's the only way. And yet it does. And yet it does. Of course, some of these people tested with no rested. Some of them tested with 1 Eider food. Some of them tested with this, that, and the other thing that are super unoptimal And it's just really bad testing metrics to begin with. But the analysis was flawed from the start. From the start, there was flawed analysis. And so I don't want people to get fooled by that. Similarly, I see some people who will do that, and then they'll also recommend the root harness instead. You know, the thing that is your body layer, you know, the layer of defense that's covered up by the bubble that doesn't apply. Why would you recommend that? That's ridiculous. No amount of heavy armor, which by the way is covered by the bubble, the thing that lasts for 3 minutes, that goes up to 700 HP worth of defense. That thing. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. Don't listen to them. Anyway, we need now to put a fire and a natural barrier in here. Let's put this fire right in the corner. And let's get a barrier. Let's see, let's do it kind of like that. Yeah. Let's get as close to it as possible. Boom, done. Barrier. And now, I could one by one drop the eggs. Something sees me. What is it? That's not a fulling. I was like, bring on the fullings. Not a fulling. Also, I can break this down so that we're not a readable area. Okay. Let's drop the eggs one by one. It's a pain in the ass, but you gotta do it this way. I'm just shift clicking, typing one, click, click. Click. You get it. You get it, and then all these eggs, they're all warm. Or they will be warm soon. There we go. And soon enough, there will just be chickens in there. Well, chicks first, but chickens. So now I want to go in here. Oh, you guys, you don't belong in the area. How rude of you. How rude of you. Look at the eggs, y'all. Look at the dead chickens. This is why you don't want to do it at night, man. I fucked up. Because of the shaman. The Grey Dwarf shaman. The Grey Dwarf shaman absolutely decimated them through the walls. Yep, that was a huge error. Damn. Better a huge error here than in combat. Okay. That's fine. Here, we'll set up the fire there again. Jump 100! And then we'll put more eggs here. I believe I had 6 fellas. Let's put 6 eggs back. No, I had like 8. That's fine. So all these guys will get warm and that'll be good. Alright. We're good here. And well, you know, in a weird roundabout way, I got some feathers, which is cool. I'll let those guys vibe there. And I'll feed them dandelions when they're back and alive. Got plenty of dandies here. Feathers, decent amount. A lot of chicken meat, I like that. see. Trophies. This should be able to go back. Oh, I spent them all. Oh yeah, I spent them all on the Dead Razor. Okay. Stones. Wood. What do we got? This is good. Gotta put the egg and the meat back in the, over here. Whoops. I want that. Just for grinding. Grinding purposes, it's good. Something's attacking something else? Shit. Oh god. I hope it's not too much damage. I hope it's just like a brute or something. Judging by the attack pattern, it's either a brute or like a fully. I should be able to repair whatever it is. Show me. It's a shaman. Totally fine. What's the shaman fighting is the question. I think I killed it. It was probably a skeleton then. I don't know why I didn't think of skeleton. Strange. Okay, so it was beating up the wisp fountain. That's convenient. Okay. I want to make a bunch more bone bolts. I'm running really low. Yeah, let's see. Feathers. Bones. Let's go. If you really want to know life, some crossbow shenanigans, but maybe in a medium sense, so like medium life, if that makes sense to you guys. A good idea is breaking them up into 1,000 bone bolts at a time. You do that 13 times, you got it. And it was really easy to break it up from then too, because what you could do is take a quality 2 arbalest, well back in the day, that's all we had, and then you could only fire this 100 times before it broke. Now of course it's got 150 durability, so what you could do is just take 150 bone bolts, and then that's simple like that. So you could totally just go 150 times. But I personally, if I'm going to be no-lifing, I'm going to be cramming my inventory full. And I'm just going to be going. I'm just going to be going. Although, honestly, no. Literally, I can't. Like, 150 is the way to go. It'll break. 150 is the way to go. Or until you're rested, it's gone. Alright, let's put the chicken meat away. There we go. I need to upgrade my feather cape. What am I doing? What am I doing? So, my feather cape... What does it take to upgrade this thing? Oh, I need the Galder table here? Okay. Break. Let's put the wood in. Marble. And then I need this and that. And 20 of this. Uh-huh. Place, please. Please. Oh. There we go. Okay. To upgrade the cape. 4 feathers, 10 scale hide. I need more scale hide. Okay. Okay, good to know. That should be pretty simple, and I should do that right now. Let's put, oh, I want that. Which order did I have? No, this was the order. And then, let's take 100 Carib's bolts. Why are the frost arrows in the bolt area? Get that shit out of there. This is good. Dead Razor can go into current gear. This is good. That's good. Mistlands to the Meg. I think I can just afford to not bring my stam food just because I literally just need one hair dead. What I will do is drink one of these, just straight out of the container. Let's go get some sap while I'm at it, just to really fuel my, well, any lingerings, but mainly just Yggdrasil porridge at this point. I thought I heard a yaw. What do we got? What do we got? Y'all check. Quick y'all check. Maybe not. See if we got a hair down there that I can really snipe with this thing. I know hares spawn in the area. Maybe not. I'm not seeing or hearing any more potential hay. No. Oh, yeah. I'm just doing random shit right now. There's a seeker over there. I don't have my arcs as good as I want. But that's fine. Let's redo this. Head in. I think I might have killed that seeker. No, I didn't. Oh, that might be a different one. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, 2 hits equals death. Yay, that's a dead hare. Give me the hide. How many hide? That's enough. Boom. Love that sap. Now, there should be one more seeker in the general vicinity. Oh. Yes. Extra stuff. Extra stuff. What's this? Dead hare? Dead seeker. And this too. And there's a soldier boy over there. Soldier boy. $217, not bad. Total aggro. Just... I do not care. My god, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. It's vicious. It's such a disgustingly safe form of damage with so much utility, extra control, range, speed. Disgusting. It's so strong. So fucking strong. Okay, climbing up this without stam. It's gonna be annoying. Good thing I have run and jump 100, yeah. That was a haul, look at all this stuff. It's supposed to be a simple little journey, but... Do we have a yawl to round it out? No? No such luck. Okay. That's fine. That is okay. I think I'm gonna cook some stuff up off camera. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's keep this stuff honestly for grind food. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see. Actually, I should take away the stuffed mushroom. I should not do stuffed mushroom for, certain types of farming. Just stick to Yggdrasil porridge for the renewability of it. Yeah, this is what I should do. I should make a bunch of Yggdrasil porridge off camera. I mean, I've got a ton of blood clots. What the fuck am I talking about? I have so many. I'm good. I am good. I forgot that last infested mine had 1,000,000 ticks in it. Oh, God. Alright. Grab some eider. Let's see, what was it? Scale hide, eider, and feathers, yeah? Yeah, well, put my feathers away. I shouldn't have done that. You gotta have some of them ready to craft. Alright. Complete! Yes! Alright. Woo! The set is complete. Everything is looking good. And I've got all my farms ready. Woo! That's so nice. Alright, gonna do a lot of cooking, gonna do a lot of prepping and grinding off camera. It's gonna be quite the time, but the levels is gonna be exquisite. Gonna get all those levels up. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you were, well, entertained, of course. And I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!